Guys, welcome to my first video in about a month. So today's video is going to be a real, no-nonsense video on why Montana is a better state than Wyoming. Now, for starters, Montana is a bigger state. Now, of course, that's not saying much. However, Montana also is bigger than Wyoming in population size. Wyoming only has, what, 500,000 people in it. I think Montana has slightly over like 600,000, 700,000 people in it. Okay? That's for starters. Of course, also, I believe I already said it, larger landmass in Montana than there is Wyoming. And the only good thing, there's only a couple things good going for Wyoming here, and that's the fact I probably had one of the best wings I've ever had in a small town in Wyoming, and the fact it's at a higher elevation, which is also good for it. However, of course, now going back to my argument, there are less towns in Montana that have a population of 10. I'm not making that. Their population, when I drove through Wyoming with my family, there was populations that said 10 on it. 10 people living in a small city. A small town, no, not even a town. A small village that looks like it's been run down for 2 years. Okay? Like, I highly doubt anyone is living in those small towns in Wyoming. Another thing that Montana has for it is, if I'm correct, there's no sales tax in there. And of course, there are a few other states like that. If I'm correct, Oregon's also one of them. There's no sales tax, and I think Rhode Island is another. Another thing is that Montana has more schools to choose from, whereas Wyoming only has one. Montana has two, University of Montana, and of course the better one is Montana State, preferably in Bozeman. Right? Wyoming, only one, that's University of Wyoming in Laramie. I'm not going to count Wyotech as one of them because technological schools are a bit, for me. Not saying I don't support them, but I feel like technological schools are different from universities in my eyes. If I'm correct, I already said it, more national parks in Montana. Montana has about 8, I think, while Wyoming only has 2 to 3. Okay? Now, of course, you could say all you want about Yellowstone, but Yellowstone is also in Montana. So anyway, to end off this video, fuck Wyoming. That is all, and I'll see you next time for when I decide to upload. Goodbye.